Hello everyone, my name is Ronkedo and I'm the founder of Losing Nigerian and Niger Foodie. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 healthy Nigerian carbs that are excellent for people looking to lose weight. So I would like to start off by saying that not all carbs are created equal. I know that a lot of people, when they're trying to lose weight or generally eat healthier, the first thing they want to cut out of their diet is carbohydrates. That is not a good or sustainable approach, and here is why. The foundation to the traditional Nigerian diet is carbohydrates. So even if you think back to maybe your grandparents living in the village and what they would typically eat on a daily basis, so they'll probably have maybe like pap and akara for breakfast, which are carbs. They will most likely eat some sort of like soup and swallow at lunchtime, which are carbs as well. And for supper time, they might have things like rice or beans or soup again, which primarily are carbs. So carbs are, to say that carbs are bad is to say that the traditional Nigerian diet is unhealthy, which is factually inaccurate. The traditional Nigerian diet is one of the healthiest diets in the world because most of our meals are home cooked. They are made from whole ingredients that are healthy, and they've kept and sustained us for generations and generations. If you think about, lifestyle diseases that are currently prevalent in the developed world and also in Nigeria, mostly those things are caused by excessive intake of processed food. And that takes me to my point about carbohydrate. When we say carbs are bad, we're lumping together carbs that are good and carbs that are not healthy, to say that all carbs are bad. So I would compare white bread, which is made from bleached white flour, to say a whole grain bread, which is made from whole grain flour. Those things, you're both carbs, right? But you have one that is devoid of nutrients. It's no longer the flour was taken in a state that wasn't natural. Its natural state is being bleached. Lots of additives have been added to it. And you have one where it's just made from grain that is, ground, is still intact, it's still whole, it still have all of the essential minerals, it still has all of the vitamins in the grain, and then it's baked into bread. Those two things are not the same. They are both carbohydrates, but those two things are not the same. One is healthy and nourishing and one is not. So when you think about carbohydrates in your diet, you should think about carbs that are whole, carbs that are healthy, carbs that are as close to nature as humanly possible. And that will inform your decision in terms of like the types of carbohydrate that you should eat. Even something like ugu, for example. I know a lot of people think that, if you're thinking about carbs, we're just talking about bread. Ugu has carbs. All fruits and actually all vegetables have some level of carbohydrate. So to say that you're not eating carbs anymore is to say that you're never going to eat any fruit, or to say that you're never going to eat any vegetables. It might work temporarily, right? Because you're cutting out all of the things that you love. But are you saying that you're never ever going to eat all of those things again? As with carb elimination and carb reduction, they lead to fast weight loss because you're eliminating almost all of the things that you love. And you're eating things that maybe you enjoy occasionally or you don't enjoy. So naturally, you're going to eat less and you're going to be able to eat at lower calorie points, which is what is leading to the weight loss. But when you go back to incorporating the carbs back into your diet, there's a high probability that you're going to gain the weight back because you've not learned anything on that process or on that journey. So here at Lane, we definitely believe that carbs can form a part of a healthy lifestyle. And they should, because to be Nigerian is to have carbs in your diet, to enjoy carbs that are healthy and good for you. So here are 5 examples of carbohydrates that are common in Nigeria that are healthy and can definitely form a part of your diet. Number 1, beans. I know, you're probably like, what? Beans is a carb? Absolutely. It is a carb. Beans has more carbs than it does protein. But it is a healthy kind of carb because it has significant amount of fiber in the carb that it does have. So the best way to have beans is in its whole form, On lean, we typically recommend that you don't take off the skin of the beans when you're preparing things like moi moi, things like akara. We have several videos that you'll be able to find on our YouTube channel about it. Beans is good. It's a good source of carbohydrate, and it's definitely a healthy type of carbohydrate that you should have in your diet. The second thing is yam. Yam in its whole form is healthy. It has good carbohydrates, mostly carbohydrate, has good amount of fiber and lot of essential vitamins and minerals. So yam is a carb source that you can have in your diet even when you're trying to lose weight. The third is ofada rice, unpolished ofada rice, because there are different grades and different levels of polishing when it comes to ofada rice. The less polished your fodder is, the better it is, because it still has most of the nutrient, most of the fiber intact, and most of the antioxidants that are actually present in the skin. So if you're trying to go for something that is local and something that is healthy source of carbohydrates, ofada is a great option for you to have, and you can use it the same way you use different kinds of rice. Before I talk about the other two sources of carbohydrate that I love, I want to talk about how weight loss works briefly, very, very briefly. Weight loss mostly works by way of calorie deficit. So the fact that something is healthy doesn't mean that you do not have to portion control, right? When you're trying to lose weight, it is important that you're creating a calorie deficit. And that is the work that we do here at Lean. So we have a program that is called the Lean Carb Lover Program. And it's a 21-day program for people who absolutely love carbohydrates and they're looking to lose weight. So this program has all of the healthy carbs that I've mentioned and a lot more. It tells you this is what you're eating, this is how you're cooking it, because that is so important in creating a calorie deficit. This is how much you're eating. So if you're the kind of person that you're looking for support in terms of, I want to move into a healthier lifestyle, I want to be able to eat and enjoy carbohydrates, and I'm just looking for guidance on how to cook the carbohydrates, what kind to choose for, say, breakfast, lunch, what kind to choose for supper, how different kinds of carbohydrates kind of like affect me, we have all of that work done for you on Lean. So when you get our Carb Lover program, the 21-day program, you're getting recipes, detailed recipes, ingredient list, what to cook, how to cook it, how much to eat in order for you to lose weight. And, we have a lot of testimonials from people who have gone through the program and seen incredible results. So the Carb Lover, if you love carbs and you're trying to lose weight and you're Nigerian and you love the traditional Nigerian diet, you will absolutely benefit from the 21-day Carb Lovers program. So the fourth healthy carb that you can have in your diet is guinea corn. Guinea corn in Yoruba is called okababa, and it's something that a lot of us actually do not consume as our grandparents did or as our great grandparents did. Guinea corn is extremely healthy. A lot of people, when they're trying to lose weight or they're trying to eat healthy, they've probably heard about quinoa, but they haven't considered guinea corn. Guinea corn is available year round. It's a nutty grain. It's super flavorful. You can pop it like popcorn. You can cook it like beans. You can cook it with beans. You can ground it and use it to make amala. You can make it into pap. So many options. So many things that you can use guinea corn for. And it's one of the most healthy grains that we have in Nigeria. And the last but not the least is acha. Acha is a grain that is most popular in northern Nigeria. Again, a lot of people have probably heard about couscous, but not acha. Unfortunately, couscous is actually not a grain. Couscous is made from semolina, so just the same way they make pasta. Whereas acha is in its natural form, it's a whole grain. It's extremely healthy. It's a good source of carbohydrates. It doesn't have significant amount of fiber, but it has a really diverse micronutrient profile, which is really good for you if you're trying to lose weight. So again, I would consider eating acha local, available all year round. It's not expensive because it's not imported. And again, it is diverse. You can cook it the way you cook rice. There's so many things that you can do with it. So those would be my top 5 options for carb sources that are healthy and Nigerian. And if you're looking for help, you're looking for guidance, you're looking for what to do in a format that is already pre-researched and pre-packaged for you, I definitely encourage you to check out the Lose It Nigerian. LIN is the short form of Lose It Nigerian Carb Lovers program, because it is a super helpful program for you if you love carbohydrates, you love Nigerian food, and you're looking to lose weight. All right, until next one, this is Ronke Edo Hope for Losing Nigerian. Bye-bye.